Hello everyone, it is that time of the week again. Today is Friday, March 15th, 2019. It is time for the weekly rundown of Bitcoin Cash news with myself, Roger Ver, as usual, and my most of the time co-host.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Corbin Fraser, yeah.
Corbin Fraser, yeah. If you guys haven't seen me in a little while, it's been a good, I don't know,
3 weeks, four.
Few
Anyhow, we've got lots of great stuff on the show today. What are we covering?
First up, we got Cointext adds BitPay invoicing, and we've got Earn Bitcoin on new platforms, followed by BCH ATMs expand in Canada and the US, and decentralized social media.
And a secret one here that I have my secret notes that I'm going to talk about because it's really exciting for a new service that's totally awesome that's coming from Bitcoin.com soon. So I'm going to tease that a little bit at the end.
Yeah.
So first one, Cointext. What do you know?
So Cointext, they added the ability to pay BitPay invoices with SMS, which is pretty wild. So for those of you who don't know, BitPay, which were the lead behind BIP70, which was this protocol that allowed, or a bit of an upgrade to Bitcoin that allows merchants to be more
Make sure
sure
you're getting the right amount. Yeah.
They basically have the ability to embed additional data into QR codes, so things like the actual payment amount, and this way there's about a 15-minute kind of time lock on that specific invoice to ensure that the merchant's getting paid the correct amount of Bitcoin settled to the US value or whatever the fiat value is that they're getting. So so Cointext, they're now available in 42 countries, and they've added the BIP70 protocol so users can pay BitPay invoices using the wallet's text messaging capabilities.
So special thanks to BitPay for driving worldwide adoption of cryptocurrencies, and special thanks to Cointext to making it super easy so people can even do it with a feature phone and you don't even need a smartphone.
Yeah, and Bitcoin Cash users can now pay for invoices using payment processors like BitPay, AnyPay Global, which recently added Bitcoin Cash, and also has some built-in Cointext integration as well. We should maybe mention that AnyPay.global, that one is getting really popular in New Hampshire.
Well, crypto's always been popular in New Hampshire.
Yeah. So I think they're making a bit of an expansion out here in Japan, and they've recently localized their point of sale system. So they've got a bunch of new languages in there. So anyone across the world, if you're interested in looking at a simple point of sale solution, that might be an option for you.
Anypay.global.
Pretty interesting. Next up, we've got Mene, investment jewelry company accepts Bitcoin Cash.
I don't know what investment jewelry is.
I assume it's very expensive stuff that maybe holds on to value a little bit longer.
Well, apparently it's transparently sold by gram weight. So
there you go. So the company now accepts Bitcoin Cash as a payment option for all their online products through BitPay and Coinbase. So you can purchase pendants, charms, rings, chains, and more using Bitcoin Cash. Do you ever shop for jewelry?
No, I don't even wear a watch.
Not even for the women?
No.
No, not into it, eh?
Nope.
Just dinner and a movie.
Sure.
Yeah.
Korean samgyeopsal.
Yeah.
So it's ways to earn Bitcoin Cash, right? So if you want to buy someone jewelry later, you need to earn some Bitcoin Cash first. So there's some new platforms where you can earn Bitcoin Cash. So lazyfox.io.
Yeah, you got to take this one for a spin in the office recently.
I logged in with the Badger wallet single sign-in thing.
Yeah.
It was like the easiest sign up and login for registration for a website ever of my entire life. You download the Badger wallet from badger.bitcoin.com, and you literally just like click a button to enroll, and you're now logged in and you have an account. It was
what I like about that is, any of these services that require you to sign in or sign up, you're providing your full name, your details, your email, your date of birth, and all of this additional kind of, you're more or less getting KYC'd through every service you sign on or sign up for. And I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever been on Have I Been Pwned? It's a website that tracks all of the...
if you get pwned or not?
Yeah, basically if your account gets included in a hack, they'll notify you to say, hey, your email was included in some files that were sold on the dark net, and they notify you to say you might want to reset your password that was associated to that account, or make sure you never use that password again because it's now publicly available. By using something like the single sign-on, the Cash ID implementation through Badger, you're giving no personal details. You're simply giving them a signature in your Badger wallet, so it's a really secure way to sign up for any other service. You're not giving away any personal details, totally anonymous. And the other thing is you can still have this trust system built around user ratings and the quality of service that you offer. Some of these platforms, that integrate this system.
Great. Taskopus.io is another one, though.
Taskopus, yeah.
I have not used that one.
Okay,
what do you know about that
one? This one, I was on their website. I think they threw on a coming soon because they were getting too much activity. and they were kind of like, "Whoa, geez, we just wanted a few testers. Now we got all the whole
People are using
community
it,
was
huh?
getting excited." So yeah, Lazy Fox is kind of like a Cora, almost like a Stack Overflow, and then Taskopus is more like a Mechanical Turk. So the idea is that you can hire out these like simple tasks. So if you're like, give me the capital cities of every country, and you need that in a CSV file, you'd be able to farm that out to Taskopus, put a little bounty on it for Bitcoin Cash, and then people can earn Bitcoin Cash. They can earn a bit of a reputation. So if they're providing high quality services, obviously people will continue coming back to them, which is pretty exciting. So we're seeing more businesses and more use cases for little microtransactions, and it's pretty exciting stuff.
Daily Memo on Memo.cash. So I've used Memo.cash a fair amount. It's pretty nice. It's still some room to go to be as like easy to use as Twitter, but Memo.cash has been around 6 months, maybe a year. Twitter's been around a lot longer. So because Jack Dorsey and Tim Pool on the Joe Rogan podcast were recently discussing censorship. Well, let's build platforms where like censorship isn't even an option. So you can bypass the censorship of Twitter today by using Memo.cash. So, and they've seen a recent spike of usage apparently. Daily Memo bring users back from Twitter to share on-chain censorship-resistant messages. And they have an Android app.
Yeah,
and I hear an iOS app is on the way.
Yeah, it sounds like the iOS app is on the way, and they're also including some additional features that you would expect from social media platforms, like mentioning users and things like that.
Look at this, they just added a free faucet to get new users started.
Yeah, I think before you had to sign up and you had to actually send some Bitcoin Cash in order to your account in order to be able to send these messages, since all of the messages are all on-chain transactions. Now, as soon as you sign up, they automatically just deposit a little bit of Bitcoin Cash there.
Get you started.
Of course, you can always get more into that account by simply going to free.bitcoin.com.
Yep.
We've got a faucet there that gives you about 10 cents worth of Bitcoin Cash. And you can use that any way you want, but Memo.cash is a great way. The whole idea with Daily Memo is they're trying to just encourage people to hop on the platform once a day, send a message, reply to someone else on the platform, and take a peek, play around with some features, report some bugs. This is a big one, I think, for any of the people within the Bitcoin Cash community that are using Twitter and Telegram. Hop on, give it a little daily memo, write about it on Twitter, remind people that there's censorship-resistant social media already out there. It's been solved. There was a little bit of talk, from Jack Dorsey and Tim Pool about how the blockchain was going to save the world of social media, and I think the fact is it's already been done. It's
already
here.
coming. Okay.
We just need a little bit more massaging on the.
There's some of those video
UX.
platforms too using blockchain stuff to do something.
Yeah, so I think it's a great opportunity for you to go check it out. If you're not on Memo yet, go visit Memo.cash, download their Android app. It's pretty cool stuff. I'm on there pretty well daily now recently. I've just been trying to use it a little bit more and encouraging more people to get out there and share.
So another one, you're from Canada, right?
I am, yep.
Tell us about Local Coin in Canada.
Okay, so Local Coin, they recently added Bitcoin Cash to 140 Canadian ATMs.
Are there even 140 Canadians in Canada?
There are 100, actually I think there's about 35 million.
Is it that many?
It's around there, yeah. So it's still under the entire population of like California.
California, yeah.
But we're growing, so the Canadian-based Bitcoin ATM company plans to add Bitcoin Cash to over 140 machines across Canada. I think with the fall of Quadriga, this gives Canadian users another option to exchange fiat for Bitcoin Cash. The company will be expanding into the U.S. in the upcoming year, and you can visit bitcoin.com/bitcoin-ATM to view an interactive map showing all of the global adoption of Bitcoin Cash ATMs all over the world.
A lot of them are out there.
A lot of them.
A lot more than 140, but now there's 140 more.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah. So speaking of exciting stuff, SLP tokens, my oh my.
Yeah, we've been it's all we've been talking about this week, I think, in the office. It's kind of been the office gossip of like, I got some Coco coin, I got some
Corbin coin,
I got some
Corby coin.
Corby coin.
Right?
Yeah, we got
Tori Bonbon coin.
yeah.
Like for those that don't know, Tori Bonbon's a restaurant near our office. I guess I would translate that into English like the sound of like if there was a chicken Godzilla.
Yeah.
That's the name of the restaurant, and the chicken is good. Now there's a
high
Tori
quality
Bonbon
chicken.
coin.
Yeah.
So.
So SLP tokens are being integrated into Bitcoin Cash wallets. We've seen more wallets been making it easier to send and receive SLP tokens with Bitcoin Cash apps. Badger Wallet, which is the main one people have been kind of sharing online, it's made it a lot easier to interact with Bitcoin Cash apps like Satoshi Dice, this other one, this LazyFox.io, and as well as some other Bitcoin Cash platforms.
So speaking of other Bitcoin Cash platforms, this morning I saw a demonstration of Bitcoin Cash tokens based on SLP in the Bitcoin.com mobile wallet.
I've heard a rumor around the office
It's
that
coming.
this was
Yeah.
really up and coming.
So imagine that 3.7 million wallets overnight are going to have access to Bitcoin Cash tokens. What fancy, amazing tokens are we going to see on the Bitcoin Cash network in addition to the ones we've already seen? So the public ones, I guess we actually haven't announced all of them public, but ANA Group has one. That's a big one. There's one that libertarians are just going to be super, super excited about. There's another one coming in Australia soon that we've talked about a little bit on the show. But anyhow,
I think you've also kind of leaked it a little bit. Well, someone leaked it in some of the Telegram chats.
Okay. Anyhow, join some Telegram chats. What's the best Telegram chat?
I think there's the BCH Gang. There's of course there's the news.bitcoin.com one for just staying up to date on the news. There's also the Coinspice one, which is where all the drama happens within this whole crazy Bitcoin Cash community. And go check those out. I think they're pretty interesting stuff. So I think the interesting thing with the SLP tokens is that we've seen a lot of creation of them. We've seen a lot of people playing around with just minting their own. I think the big one that was getting shared on social media.
I have a lot of Bcash tokens.
I heard about this Bcash.
And whoever made the Bcash tokens, they obviously hate it because for the memo they put Bitcoin Cash sucks and the website URL is bitcoin.org, but like they actually had to use Bitcoin Cash to make these Bcash tokens. And it's actually something that can't be done on BTC.
The irony is it was probably very convenient for them to create them. So
more convenient than it would have been on BTC.
The big one was that SLP torch that was going around. It still seems to be traveling around.
Not like that Lightning Network torch that got stuck now because it has like $150 worth of value and the Lightning Network can't handle it. So the big thing that was surprising to me is how many people don't realize this. Like let's say you want to sell tickets for an event and you want to sell like let's say 1,000 BTC worth of tickets for an event. If you want to use the Lightning Network to sell your tickets, you have to already have 1,000 BTC locked up. So if you want to receive, $1,000, you have to have $1,000 of BTC already locked up. Like, what sort of payment system requires you to already have as much money as you want to be able to receive from people? Like,
it makes it really hard for a business to operate in that capacity. Everything from
and talk about reckless, like risking the entire first mover advantage of Bitcoin on an unproven, undeveloped, unworkable system. Like maybe they'll get it working someday. I wish them good luck, but as a businessman trying to make payments with cryptocurrencies, not even remotely close to being usable today.
I think Bitcoin.com. We love developers, we love engineers, we love people who are able to create things out of nothing, and we applaud all of them. But it's a very known trope amongst business and
engineering
tech.
Paperwork here. Sometimes
things just get over-engineered. Sometimes you make mountains out of molehills, and maybe that
the engineering principle, KISS, keep it simple, stupid, right? So that was not followed with the Lightning Network scaling path. So, or SegWit for that matter.
We've got I think we've got some viewer questions and comments, or should we get into this first?
We'll do the comments first, and then
we'll
I have my
you better stick around.
secret one here that's really, really exciting. This is the first time I mentioned anywhere. So Justice for Germans, I think he comments in every video, or at least his comments make it into our notes from the Crypto Kid there. He says the Philippines should be a target for BCH with the amount of remittance they do. Absolutely, and it ties into what I'm going to talk about right here next. So, Nestor Alvarado, how do you get an address for the tokens?
Simple. Go to badger.bitcoin.com. Download the Chrome extension, Badger. You can install it on Firefox. You can put it on Chrome. I've even seen some videos of it on Firefox Mobile. You can actually add it on there, which is kind of interesting.
And they're doing like a point of sale system. They're paying with tokens.
Pretty
soon too.
I think on that bchplease.io point of sale. So that's pretty interesting.
So Lily Flawless, because Corbin and I are big clubbers. She says, impressive that the top clubs in Tokyo only take BCH. I'm going to plan a trip there soon. So thankful for all of your work. Best crypto community by far. Best of all, the BS vision is no longer a part of it. So it's true. So like the owner of all the top nightclubs here in Japan is a big Bitcoin Cash fan. Been aware of Bitcoin for a long, long time, and now he's accepting it at like 5 different nightclubs or something like that. So quite a few. And so if you're in Tokyo, head on over to Roppongi. You have Ellie, you have Mezzo, and like V3 Lounge or something. There's quite a few of them. So go download the Bitcoin.com wallet. You can see them all on the maps there.
I think the Tokyo Bitcoin Cash meetup is also kind of making a tour around all of them. So if you're in Tokyo,
we're big clubbers, like I said.
Of course. We party hard. Visit meetup.com, search Bitcoin Cash when you're in Tokyo, or
start one where you're at if there isn't one where you are already, and you'll make awesome friends. Like there's so many great people at the meetups every week that are interested in the same sort of things.
I know we're looking for another representative out in Chicago, so if you know anyone in Chicago that's a Bitcoin Cash user, head over to events.bitcoin.com and send us an email. We'd love to get in touch with you.
Hendrik Best, hi guys, great news and work overall, thanks. Since the Eat BCH Club keeps growing, Venezuela, Sudan, etc., would it be possible to have an automated service which allows to send BCH to a master address, which then automatically splits and resends to the different Eat BCH chapters? Sure, why wouldn't it be possible? Someone just needs to build it. So if you think it's a good idea, Hendrik, please build it and then spread the word. And I think you'll find some tools that make it easier to build over at developer.bitcoin.com.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I mean, I think more power to you. If you're not a developer, there is of course a Telegram for BCH developers. There's also a developer Discord. If you go to the bottom of Bitcoin.com in the footer, you'll see a link to the developer Discord. You can hop in there.
I think you're in there quite a bit
I'm in
too,
there
right? If you want to contact Corbin, that's how you can reach him.
Gabriel Cardona is in there as well. So yeah, feel free to reach out there, and maybe there's another developer hanging out in there that might be willing to work with you and make this happen.
Yep, and then got another one.
Will Bradbury. So great update, guys. I'm feeling the momentum building in the BCH community since September, and it's accelerating. 2019 will be a big year for Team BCH.
Yes, it will, and that's a perfect lead into what I've been teasing the whole show here. Now I got to think about just how much I want to give away about what we've been really actively building. Like you've been helping out with it. Like this is going to be so fun. So I have a highlighted part here of what I want to talk about. Like how awesome are we? So like our entire goal at Bitcoin.com is to allow people to permissionlessly send and receive money with anyone else anywhere in the world, without having to get permission from anybody and without needing permission from anybody, and to be able to engage in commerce with anyone anywhere without needing permission. So, have you ever heard of self-custodial escrow?
I have a little bit, but I'm...
What the heck is self-custodial escrow? The people out there. So, here's how self-custodial escrow works, right? And I had to read it multiple times to figure out all the math, and they have all the math and the script to do it all here. I'm possible on Bitcoin Cash, not possible on BTC. And basically the way it works is if the trade goes smoothly, the buyer can release the Bitcoin Cash to whoever he's buying anything, that person gets it. If both parties decide to cancel the trade, they can claim the Bitcoin Cash back to the seller of the Bitcoin Cash. Everything goes smooth. Like what happens when there's a dispute, right? Well, when a trade goes to arbitration, Bitcoin.com, that's us, who's going to be running this platform very soon, it's launching soon, Bitcoin.com can step in and resolve the disputed escrow. The arbiter, that'll be Bitcoin.com, can allow the seller or the buyer to spend, however, unlike multisig, us, right, we are not a party to the transaction. The arbiter has no say over how it's spent and doesn't need to sign the transaction. That's a really, really, really big deal. So we at Bitcoin.com have zero custody over the funds. And if we have zero custody over the funds and we have zero insight as to what's being bought or sold or traded, boom, guess what? We don't have any AML, KYC requirements at all. You guys are doing your own thing. We're just building the tools to enable more economic freedom for the entire world. And this is coming very, very soon. You excited about it?
I can't wait. I mean, we've been hard at work for the last month.
A little bit more, probably,
Probably a little bit more than that. But it's all been kind of leading into this really exciting, I think, official announcement that we'll probably put out
soon,
by the...
About how our self-custodial escrow will work, and on their platform that basically will allow you to buy and sell and trade Bitcoin Cash for any payment method anywhere in the world, or anything.
It's gonna be great.
Absolutely anything. It's exciting. I can't, I'm thinking about, I don't know of anything we've launched on the website that I'm more excited about.
This one I think is really exciting because it has the ability to really shake things up and potentially be integrated into other platforms. We can see...
So we're talking about helping people in
Venezuela, Philippines, and you name it. I mean, anywhere that there's kind of some economic oppression going on, anywhere that there's deflation, anywhere that there's people just trying to get rid of their awful fiat because maybe the currency's being devalued. This is going to really help a lot of people.
Imagine a local Bitcoins that actually works fast, cheaply, and reliably with no fees on Bitcoin Cash, where the website has zero custody of the funds, zero control of the funds, no even insight as to what the funds are being used for. Wow. This is going to be really, really, really
kind
fun.
of a game changer.
Yeah. So coming soon to a Bitcoin.com near you. So,
pretty exciting. I think we better end on
place to
that.
wrap up,
I think we better wrap that one up. We're trying to keep these a little shorter, so we're not badgering you guys on a little bit too long. But I think we're probably going to try to maybe do
badgering,
another one.
haha.
Yeah,
Get the
that's a good
Badger
one.
wallet from badger.bitcoin.com.
Yeah,
So you can badger us with tokens.
And we should always maybe do a little extra shout out if you're interested in playing some games.
Yep, cashgames.bitcoin.com. Head on over there today. Super easy, fast, fun, cheap. You can play for free. You can play for Bitcoin Cash. It's a win-win situation. If you win, you can withdraw instantly. If we win, we're going to use that money to pay to keep building more tools for more economic freedom for the world. And speaking about earning money, we have a fantastic affiliate system over there. We just revamped with lots of banners and this and that. You can earn up to 25% of the house edge by just sending traffic to cashgames.bitcoin.com. So head on over there and click on the affiliate link, and that's a great way to
make some money. Yeah, if
to
you got a
make some
website, if whatever, just stick
put
up
some banners
stick up our
on your
ad. There you
website
go.
and send traffic our way, and we'll pay you 25% of the house edge. That's a lot.
And what do we pay in?
In Bitcoin Cash, of course, right?
Of course.
You won't get all eaten up with the fees on BTC.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
I think that's it, guys.
See you everyone next week.
See ya.